In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to achieve a healthy period using a healthy period protocol. So this is going to detail things like lifestyle and diet changes to help you achieve these results. Hey everyone, my name is Megan Garza. I'm a holistic health coach and yoga instructor. If you're new here, welcome to my channel where I talk about all things holistic health to help you achieve healthy periods, smooth digestion, and clear skin using lifestyle and nutrition. So when I'm talking about achieving healthy periods, something to keep in mind is if you've been dealing with these symptoms for a long time, maybe years, maybe even decades, this is not going to be a quick fix. It's not going to be an overnight, but in reality, achieving healthy periods is not going to be fixed with a pill or a supplement. It really does boil down to identifying the underlying root cause and addressing diet and lifestyle. So this is something that is going to take time, maybe even up to 90 days to start to see results, and things might even get worse before they get better. So just keep that in mind because it's not always a smooth path. It's not always linear, and there are lots of ups and downs and obstacles in the road. I'm not saying this to discourage you, but to help you keep things realistic, and so that way you can remember to be patient and easy with yourself. So the first thing that I will say is going to help with your periods and to have a healthy period protocol is eating enough calories and eating enough of the right foods. So oftentimes we see diet culture pushed onto us telling women you need to eat 1,300 calories or 1,800 and then you have to go do vigorous HIIT workouts, and this is not conducive for your period. Your body needs to feel safe, you need to feel satiated, you need to be nourished, and if you are not giving your body the right amount of calories or the right nutrients, you're going to definitely feel it. And your menstruation is your monthly report card. So if you are showing up with all kinds of clotting and painful periods and all kinds of other PMS symptoms like breast tenderness and the like, that is definitely a red flag. So keep in mind that we are adults and we do need a minimum of 2,000 calories a day. So especially if you're active, this might even look like 2,500 calories a day. And food is not something to be fearful of. This is definitely a topic for another video because I know food for a lot of us can feel very scary, and that's why we restrict it, because we want to control it and blah, blah, blah. If you've dealt with it, you know what I mean. So making sure that you're eating enough calories is very critical for addressing your healthy period. Making sure that you're getting enough vitamins and minerals is also important, so making sure that you don't have any nutrient deficiencies. You can do a HTMA test where they analyze your hair to check for your mineral levels, and this can give you better insight as to what is going on in your body. A couple of the foods that you could eat would be like high quality fats like grass-fed butter, beef tallow, coconut oil, olive oil, and also things like ground beef. Lots of red meat would be a good option, organ meats, raw dairy, fruits, cooked vegetables, and maybe grains if you tolerate that. I know a lot of people who are struggling with their periods and digestive issues and thyroid problems, they don't tolerate grains, so just be cautious with that. If you are choosing to eat grains, make sure that you soak them and you rinse them very thoroughly before you do consume them. Overall, just making sure that you're getting a wide variety in your diet. Movement or exercise. So this is also another really important thing. So if you are doing too much exercise or too intensive exercise, maybe you are a marathon runner or you enjoy HIIT workouts, maybe it's time to reevaluate and ask yourself some big questions of, is this really serving me? Is this really good for my body? Do I really feel great afterwards, or am I just running off of stress hormone? Because a lot of women, when they cut out HIIT workouts and they switch to more gentler forms like bicycling or long walks or even some gentle strength training and yoga, these can be really therapeutic to your body. So making sure that you aren't doing too much, but also on the flip side, if you are just sitting behind a desk all day and that's all that you're doing, that can also be really harmful to your body because you do need to work your body out. You need to make sure that your lymphatic system is moving, your heart rate is pumping and getting up a little bit higher than just sitting down. So this is something to keep in mind, to have a good balance. Relaxation and stress management is also something that is really important. That's why I say this is not just something that is a quick fix or a band-aid fix, because a lot of us have been running on adrenaline and cortisol for many, many years. And this puts your body in a fight or flight mode. And when you're constantly in a fight or flight mode, this leaves a lot of room for things to go wrong. So you are going to be more stressed out, you're going to be fatigued, you're not going to be sleeping well. So really dialing back on that and just taking a moment to breathe, to maybe journal, to sit out in nature, go for long nature walks, talk with a friend, just do things that you enjoy. Maybe a nice bubble bath with some Epsom salt. I mean, these are all things that are going to really help you. And I don't mean just do this once a week, once a month. Try to do it as often as you can. If you have time for it every single day, definitely do that and make time for it, because you deserve it. Environmental toxins also impact the overall health of your body and especially your reproductive system, because not all environmental toxins are endocrine disruptors, but many are. And this is really unfortunate because you see these in things like our couches, our pants, our clothing. They put flame retardants in all of those, construction materials, plastic, phthalates found in health and beauty products, our cleaners that we clean our house with. All of these are really toxic, and really making sure that you're cleaning up your indoor air to make sure that you have healthy air and just overall healthy environment, because when you are constantly being exposed to environmental toxins, that is just a double whammy to your hormones, and you are not going to be seeing the results that you want to get, because think of it like you are pouring water into a bucket with holes in it. So the bucket is never going to fill up. So if you are constantly exposing yourself to these toxins, that's like the holes in the bucket. But if you plug the holes up, aka remove all of these toxins, you're going to fill the bucket up. So really working towards removing these toxins, and this does not have to be like everything has to get done at once, but maybe you run out of shampoo, so now you switch to a more natural option and you use up your household cleaner, and then you switch to a natural option. So it does not have to be an overwhelming and daunting task, but it is something to keep in mind that it does need to get done. Digestion also plays a critical role. I've talked about this in past videos, and digestion is so important for everything. It is another report card for your daily health. If you are having really loose, mushy stools that, you're seeing a lot of undigested food in them, or maybe even you're constipated, this is a huge red flag that there's something wrong. So maybe your liver is not producing enough bile, maybe you aren't producing enough pancreatic enzymes, maybe your gallbladder needs some attention. So things like beet juice can be really helpful for your gallbladder health. Castor oil is also really great for your liver health, because it not only is really detoxifying to your organs, but it also signals it to produce more bile. And you need bile to eliminate toxins and to digest your fats, and it's just for the whole digestive process. And also your stomach acid. How is your stomach acid? Because if you are seeing undigested food in your stool, I can almost guarantee you are not producing enough stomach acid. So maybe take something like HCl with pepsin and some ox bile to help assist that process. Even pineapple and papaya are really great enzymes to help you with this. So really working on improving your digestion and just focusing on your metabolism as a whole, you're gonna see major improvements in your digestion. But this is also something that you want to be working on, because if your digestion is not working properly, your whole body is going to be inflamed. So really work towards improving your digestion and being mindful when you eat and just slowing down. Sleep is another huge one for your healthy periods. So your sleep is the time that your body renews and regenerates and helps your body stay healthy. So if you are not sleeping, this is leading to things like way more inflammation. Maybe you're not sleeping because you have blood sugar problems or you have hormonal imbalances. These are all things to take into consideration, because if you aren't sleeping, you're not healing. So really figure out what the root cause of for your inability or lack of sleep. And then a couple other things that you can do to really improve your overall menstrual cycle would be things like I mentioned earlier, like castor oil. There's also something called yoni steaming, which is a really excellent option to help remove any old stagnant blood, any clots. And also fertility massages can be helpful for aligning your pelvic organs and just helping relieve a lot of stress in your uterus. This is something that I see so many women complaining about, and rightfully so, because there's no reason for us to have these painful periods and feel like we're dreading the time of the month, because it really is a time of cleansing, and it's a very beautiful process that we undergo every single month. So I really look forward to hearing how all this goes for you and hoping that you get the same results that many of my clients have as well. So that's it for this video today. If you enjoyed the content and you found it useful, be sure to hit that thumbs up button because it helps my channel so much. And if you want to see more videos like this one in the future, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that way you never miss a beat. I release a new video every single week. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.